Yo, what is good YouTube? I'm Richie Kim, and today I'm going to be bringing you a performance review on the Sabrina 1, which is, I believe, Nike's first signature basketball athlete shoe. Yeah, Sabrina Ionescu, she's a baller. But yeah, before we get started, if you all enjoy sneaker content just like this, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button down below and hit that bell notification button so you never miss another video just like this. But anyways, let's get right into it. As always, starting off with the traction, the Sabrina 1 features like this modified herringbone traction pattern, and I would say for the most part, the traction is good. If you are playing on your clean courts, you are going to have no issues whatsoever. You will be able to stop on a dime. It is a very, very good performer on clean courts. If you are playing on your dustier courts, you might slide to a stop here and there. This thing does pick up a little bit of dust, but the great thing about it is you can just do a quick wipe and that dust is gone, and you will have some good stops. Just make sure if you are playing on those dustier courts, you do the occasional wipe. Otherwise, you might slip out, which did happen to me once. But something to keep in mind. But yeah, overall, this is a great performer. The traction is great. If you want to play outdoors, I'm sure you could, but I don't think this outsole will last that long outdoors. So I would personally just recommend indoors only. But yeah, traction, pretty damn solid. So moving on to the cushion, the Sabrina 1 features a full-length React midsole with a 4-foot zoom unit, and the cushion in here is very, very nice. I personally really like it. This is a cushion setup where you're going to feel very quick on your feet without sacrificing like a lot of impact protection. So the React in the heel is very nice. It's not too squishy or anything. You actually get a little bit of bounce back. So I would say that the impact protection in the heel is pretty good. But if you are doing a lot of like landing on your heel, then you probably will feel it eventually. When it comes to the 4-foot, the zoom is nice. It's bouncy. You feel very quick on your feet, and if you like the feeling of zoom, you'll like it in here. Something that I always used to say is I really wish Nike would start putting their zoom units in the 4-foot, because they always used to put it in the heel and not the 4-foot, and it seems like they're finally moving in that direction with all these new releases where they're actually putting that zoom in the 4-foot, and it feels great. Okay, so yeah, overall the cushion in the Sabrina 1 is very, very nice. I personally really liked it. If you like to feel very quick on your feet, this has got you covered. If you are looking for a lot of impact protection though, I would say that this probably isn't the best for you. I would say that the impact protection overall is like pretty adequate, but definitely not like on the higher end. So moving on to the materials, the Sabrina 1 features like this textile material. It does require a little bit of break-in because it is, I would say, like a little bit stiff or crunchy at first, but it does break in very nicely, and I think the materials from a performance standpoint, and actually for the price point as well, is actually pretty damn good. So you do have like this textile material, you have like the screen mesh up in the like midfoot and the sides, and you do have like this synthetic like pieces back, which is basically whatever. But yeah, the materials on the Sabrina 1, very, very good. They do a great job in terms of the performance, so I honestly have no complaints about this shoe. Moving to the tongue, you do have like this open air mesh, which is like decently padded as well. So if you do like to crank down your laces, I don't think you'll have any sort of tension on the top of your foot. So moving on to the fit, I would say that these do run true to size. I'm a slightly wide footer, and there was a little bit of pressure up in the 4-foot area, which is pretty much expected for any shoe that is slightly narrow-ish. So yeah, I would say that these are true to size. If you have a narrow foot or normal foot, going true to size is your best bet. Slightly wide footers, you can get away with going true to size as well. The materials do break in, so it does end up feeling pretty good afterwards. If you do have wide feet though, you might want to go up a half size, because you might just feel a lot of pressure in that midfoot, 4-foot area, and that's something that even after you break in the materials probably won't go away. I thought the materials lie very nicely over the foot. It was very snug up in the toe box. The materials do a great job of just lying really, nice and tight over the foot. So yeah, overall, the fit was really good. Just be careful. If you do have wide feet, I would recommend at least a half size up. So moving on to the support, I had absolutely zero support issues in the Sabrina 1. My heel was not going anywhere. You do have an internal heel counter, which helps locks down your heel. I guess along with this like lace structure, you do have this lace loop that's pretty far back, which I think helps suck your foot into the shoe and make sure that your heel is not going anywhere. In terms of the lateral stability, I had zero issues as well. I think the materials do a great job, and you actually have this piece right here that kind of makes sure that your foot isn't sliding over that footbed. You do actually have a lateral outrigger as well, which just definitely makes sure that you're not rolling over the shoe. And then as far as torsional rigidity and stability goes, I'm not sure if there is a shank plate in here, but I'm assuming there definitely is. It's not the strongest in terms of the torsional rigidity and stability, but it is far more than enough. Overall, the support in the Sabrina 1 was also really good. So the Sabrina 1 retails for $130, and for $130, I would definitely recommend this shoe. Like I said, I really have no complaints. I think my only complaint would be the performance on dustier courts. Wiping is pretty normal, but you do have to wipe on those dustier courts because this will pick up that dust. Just make sure you do the occasional wipe and you should be good to go. Just make sure you don't let that dust accumulate, otherwise you will have some issues. But yeah, the traction overall was really good. Materials are good. The cushion I personally really liked, and the support was great. So I have no complaints about this shoe. This is honestly, to me, probably like the most Kyrie-like-esque shoe without it actually being a Kyrie. Actually, my personal thought is this was supposed to be Kyrie's shoe before he and Nike parted ways. I could be wrong, but that's just my personal opinion, because that's kind of what this reminds me of, like a blend of a Kyrie and a Kobe almost. But yeah, the Sabrina 1, very, very fun shoe to play in. It was a great performer. If you want to pick up a pair of these, I'll leave a link for you down in the description box below. But that's pretty much it for this performance review. If you all like this video, hit that thumbs up button down below, as it really does help me out. While you guys are at it, make sure you subscribe and hit that bell notification button so you never miss another video just like this. But that's pretty much it. Until next time, peace.